I honestly learned it when I was on my mission.
Yeah.
Before my mission, I kind of didn't really care what he was doing.
Yeah.
I thought, well, I love my dad. That's just who he is.
Yeah.
He gets drunk every weekend.
Yeah.
He cusses every day.
Yeah.
Like, that's just who he is, and I love him.
Yeah.
But when I went on my mission, and I learned about Heavenly Father, it really taught me how a father should be.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned that my father was doing a lot of things wrong.
Yeah.
And that's why I came back and I wanted to tell him. But you never know how to tell your dad.
Yeah. Your dad.
Especially when you grow up and he's like...
Yeah, he's a role model.
Yeah.
He's your dad. You know?
And like that type of strict person in front of you, I was always scared to say how I felt to him.
Did you ever have a conversation with him at all before the mission? Like a genuine conversation to talk about how you're feeling? And
No.
No, never.
No.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, that's the normal part.
I know.
Yeah.
So never, because my dad was just always closed off.
Yeah.
What's crazy is that I love him to death now, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But my dad has a lot of challenges, as well as I do, and as well as everyone else.
We all do, yeah.
But the first time I seen him cry, literally seen him cry, was when I walked through those gates at the NTC.
Okay.
And so I turned around, and that's the first time I've ever seen my dad like show emotion, ever tears out his eyes. And so that is the type of person that I grew up around as a father figure. Yeah, very tough, but also wasn't doing the right thing. But my mom balanced our family out.
Yeah.
She was like the heart to his stubbornness and his ways. And every time I wanted to do this, and he said no, even going to seminary. My dad didn't want me to go to seminary.
What?
Yeah, he just thought that like it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of boys there.
Yeah, okay, got you.
And so in high school, I really wanted to go, and so I ended up leaving one day.
Yeah.
And I called one of the presidency, and I said, "Oh, can you come pick me up? Because I want to go."
Yeah.
And she came and picked me up. And as I was in there at seminary, my dad calls my phone, and I was like, "Dad, I'm in seminary."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Where the fuck are you?" And he starts cussing, and he's like, "Kina, fuck you, Mikey, happy. What did I tell you?" And my heart, just because of seminary.
Yeah.
And so I went home and got beat.
Yeah.
And that's just the type of like, he was just always secured. He didn't want his girls to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Do anything, get hurt. But he showed a lot of tough love.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now, my dad and I and my mom were all very close. I've been through so much with my dad that to the point where we're at now in our relationship is where I can call him and be like, "Hey Dad, I miss you, I love you," and like tell him everything, even about my relationship.
Yeah.
And he'll advise me, and our relationship is so much better.